It's Thursday, October 19th, and this is Daily Blast Live. We've got everything you need to know in trending news and entertainment, and it's all live right now. Tennis superstar Serena Williams was the talk of the town at last night's Bruno Mars concert, looking like she didn't just give birth to a baby. We've got the video in today's Top 5.
Talk show host Wendy Williams has reportedly fired her own producers for leaking the story about her husband's alleged affair. Colored commentary tweets, fired the staff. Why didn't you fire the husband, sis?
Are smartphones taking over your life? Will Ferrell struggles through a device-free family dinner and hilarious new ads. Next.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Thursday, October 19th, and we are the only live show that's talking about what you and your friends are talking about right now. Just spend a little time with us. We're going to catch you up on all the breaking news and trending topics. Plus, we're live, so we want to hear from you. Grab your phone, download the DBL app, and come on, join the conversation, will you? We're going to get this thing kicked off with the top 5 trending topics you need to know right now with our favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away.
Thank you, Erica Cobb. Looking beautiful as always. That's right, guys. We are live, and I'm here with media maven Ebony Steele, TV personality Sam Shocker, and comedian Al Jackson. I'm Jeff Schroeder, and our entire DBL team is in our studio, ready to cover news as it trends. We'll interrupt the show at any moment with breaking news. How about right now? Digital producer Kelly Schubert with breaking news Fast Blast.
Weinstein scandal. A woman filed a police report today claiming Weinstein raped her. So the LAPD, they're now investigating. The model actress tells the LA Times it happened at a Beverly Hills hotel, and that was back in 2013. So the woman claims Weinstein knocked on her door, forced his way into the room, and later raped her. She says when he went to leave, he told her that she was beautiful and that she could work in Hollywood. So legal experts, they're saying that the alleged crime, it did happen within this 10-year statute of limitations. So we'll keep you updated on the investigation and let you know if we learn anything new.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Again, guys, we're live, so we'll bring you information as it comes in. Let's move right on here. Did actor Sean Penn rat out drug lord El Chapo? A new Netflix documentary out tomorrow suggests yes. And right now, Sean is doing all he can, obviously, to legally stop it. Sean interviewed El Chapo for a Rolling Stone article in 2015. Months later, the drug lord was arrested. Take a look.
Kate brought Sean Penn into this thinking that she was going to do a movie.
Yo dije, pues quién sabe dónde nos va a llevar. No sabíamos nada, no sabíamos qué iba a pasar, no sabíamos a dónde íbamos a ir. Salí sin ver, supe que era él. El Chapo se sentó al lado de mí. Iba yo asustadísima.
I'm not saying anything.
Well, listen, I remember when that article dropped with Rolling Stone, and I devoured it. And, you know, Sean Penn, he met with El Chapo for 7 hours in the dense jungle. He had burner phones. It took him forever to get to that dense jungle. And then afterwards, El Chapo continued their interview by sending video or little recordings to him in the mail because he wanted to do a movie about himself. El Chapo did.
Right. And I understand from when Sean Penn went to go meet him, they actually had his face covered with a bag so he couldn't see where he was going. And this is just really, really scary. And they're pleading, I think her name is Kate, with this, you know, actress to like, hey, let's not do this. But I don't think it's too late now.
It's made. People have been paid. Checks have been sent out. This movie's coming out. And I mean, honestly, you don't rat on Colombian drug lords. That could be
we
really
don't know
bad.
we don't know if Sean Penn did. We do not know.
I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he did, but you just don't even want them to
It's a
think that you did.
dangerous situation all around.
These are very dangerous people.
All right, moving on here. Former President Obama, old love letters are trending right now. Years ago, he sent them to a woman named Alex McNear, his college girlfriend at the time. Emory University just released the handwritten notes as part of their library collection. Let's read a few, shall we? First up, Ebony Steele. Would you like to read one?
I'd love to read it. Okay, he writes, Alex, I miss you. My concern for you is as wide as the air. My confidence in you as deep as the sea. My love, rich and plentiful. Love, Barack.
All right, that was really good. All right, we were going to have Sam Shocker do the other one, but Eb, you got to just do the other one. You're bowing out.
Okay, when he writes about intellectual challenges, all of this requires breaking some sweat, like a good basketball game or a fine dance, or Michelle, my future wife that I'm going to fall in love with, but we're making love with you right now. We will talk long and deep, Alex.
That's not how I heard it in my head. I heard it as like soul
sultry and sexy, but you did sound like Barack Obama. Way
You
to go,
nailed
Ebony
it.
Steele.
You nailed it.
I know Barack is a man just like anybody else, but it's just weird hearing him talk to somebody like that. It's like almost like finding a love letter from your parents. And you're like, ugh.
He was 21 years old. I thought that they were very lyrical and beautiful, and he also talked about like his money woes, how he couldn't even afford to buy a stamp to send out resumes. I thought it was pretty refreshing and telling.
I love that. When you
My
can-
wife always loves getting love letters from my ex-girlfriends. All right, Serena Williams is climbing the trending charts right now as she took the night off from caring for her 1-month-old girl. Serena went to see the Bruno Mars concert along with her husband and Mark Anthony. Serena Snapchatted the whole thing. Take a look at this.
We're at the Bruno.
Come on.
The Bruno Mars.
Come on, get me good. Get me good. That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna take a bite of this cookie.
She specifically sought it out.
Bruno Mars was amazing, but priceless.
She's got me beat. I went to the movies for my first night out with the baby.
I
What did you do?
don't even remember. Oh, my first night out was here for my birthday with all of you.
yeah?
That was my very first night out, like
that's
8
good.
weeks later. Yeah.
But it makes her real in that video, having the little baby, like being with all the celebrities and coming home to your little
What's
baby.
better than being at a Bruno Mars concert backstage and being rich?
I
Life
mean,
doesn't get much
nothing.
better than
Don't
that.
get much
You know,
better than
And
that.
having a 1-month-old.
When all my kids were born, the first night out that I had, I hung out with Bruno Mars. We hang out all the time. And yeah, I'm lying. Never. I haven't even driven past Bruno Mars. Now, how cool is that to just hang out with Bruno on your first night out?
can't
mean,
imagine.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of best friends, Will Ferrell's trending right now. He's my best friend in
your
entertainment
head,
news.
in your head.
I'm totally lying as well. The funny man is lending his comedic talents to a good cause. Will teamed up with nonprofit Common Sense Media on a PSA campaign. He appears in a series of ads promoting device-free dinners. Here's one of his ads.
How was everyone's day? It's fine.
Oh, I know something we can talk about. How many likes did you guys get today? Sweetie? Okay, so 0. Son?
Same here.
0. Honey?
I didn't post anything.
Mistake. Darling?
Daddy, I don't have a phone.
Yeah. Loser. So 0, 0, 0, 0. I got 54 likes today. Daddy's trending.
I love everything he does. We want to know what you guys think. Grab your device, open the DBL app, and click on Vote Now. Do you use your device during dinner? Yes or no? We want to hear from you guys.
You know, the first time I saw this or read this, I thought about a documentary I saw about a guy that had been in prison, wrongfully accused for 18 years, got out, and he said the first night they went out to dinner was like 18 of his family members. And since he'd been locked up for so long, everybody was on their phones. He was like, what are y'all doing? But it goes to show that people really are on their phones all the time, because when he went in, everybody wasn't doing that.
And
Right,
you're
yeah.
not present. You're not. You know, I try, and I'm definitely guilty of having my phone when I'm eating dinner, sometimes with my husband or even my daughter. And I constantly have to tell myself to let go of the phone.
You have to really consciously think about it. Audience too, 67% say yes, they do.
Have you ever been at a restaurant, you look over at a couple on a date, and they're both on their
That's
phone?
terrible.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow, how much things have changed. And like, I wonder what they're going to think about the date when they're like, oh, he was great. I'm like, how do you know?
All right, pop culture guru Tori Showman with a new trending story coming in hot.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do this in Barack Obama, just voice. Kelly Clarkson is coming in real hot with a new single. She just released The Meaning of Life, and it's, yeah, I stopped right away. Thank you. That was a pity clap. And it's the title track to her new album. Can everyone stand up? Come on, everyone stand up. Come on, at home, let's hear it. Come on, let's dance. Let's play it.
When I'm lost, I just look in your eyes. You show me the meaning of life. Meaning of life, life.
Woo! I can't dance. Woo! Yes, Since You've Been Gone, I Miss You. Her music gives me goosebumps every time. The album Meaning of Life comes out October 27th. We got some terrible dancers in the studio. Back to you guys.
For the record, everybody stood up. Daily Blast Live covers trending stories and breaking news as it happens. Erica Cobb, I think you're standing. What's coming up?
I just got an aerial view of that monstrosity. Is that how you say it? It doesn't matter. I'm speaking wrong. Y'all dancing wrong. It's all wrong. But we got Tonya Harding movie. That's coming up. And we have the trailer. Check it out.
The haters always say, Tonya, tell the truth.
It looks pretty good. We have that coming up. And in the DBL Buzz, more drama with the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Big surprise there. We have the Reality Roundup coming up next.
Hey guys, Kelly Schubert with my digital team here. Connor has something trending that he wants to tell us about. Connor, tell us what's trending.
Yeah, so Gucci Mane, the rapper, is trending right now for his $1.7 million Miami wedding.
What?
I know, this is crazy. Check out this 75-foot wedding cake that he used to a diamond-encrusted sword to cut it with.
Oh my God.
Luckily, the wedding was, the bill for the wedding was taken on by BET because they do have a new show on there called The Main Event.
Makes
so,
sense.
yeah.
So they were ready to spend whatever they could. Give us your DBL take. Let us know what you think. Cal, what's going on?
Take a look at these two models. Now, they are actually best friends, and they are also going to be the new Sports Illustrated models, and they are a duo. So this is really interesting. They got viral for an Instagram account that they have together called Anybody. And so they really embrace, obviously they're two different kinds of models, but are models in their own right and in their own fashion. So it's really interesting to see Sports Illustrated kind of integrating new body types, and especially best friends. That's a really cute thing.
I think that's great. I do know them. I follow them on Instagram myself, and they are best friends, and they do a lot of fun things together, and they frolic on the beach together, and I'm jealous of that. So give us your DBL take. Let us know what you think. Brett, what's going on?
So pretty big news came out this morning. I am a Swiftie, as many of you may know, and she posted on her Facebook this image. It looks a little pixelated, blown up, but it says Midnight Tonight Eastern, gorgeous, available everywhere. So it sounds like her third song from the next album, Reputation, is being released tonight. Let's put the mic up.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh.
Let's try that again, guys. Give us a second. Tech issues.
Kind of sounds like a weird 80s synth thing going on, which I like. All her songs sound pretty different, yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving it, but some people online are saying R.I.P. Old Taylor, which she said that in her song, so I think she's okay with the old Taylor being dead, right?
I think that's a compliment to her because that's what she's going for.
I agree. I'm excited. I'll be up at midnight waiting for it. Give us your DBL take. Let us know what you guys think. Swifties, unite. You're wearing the same color as the thing, so you're ready. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. It's time for the Reality Roundup. That's the time where we get really into all the salacious things that we saw on television the night before. And here to lead the cause is our very own Sam Shocker. Take it away, Sam.
Thank you so much, Erica. That is right. It's time for Reality Roundup. Yeah, we need to work on that.
Yeah.
Me especially. Okay, the Real Housewives of New Jersey are at it again, of course. Last night, former best friends Margaret and Siggy went at it again, this time at a diner. Take a look.
If you were able to insult me in front of a group of friends, and I surely wasn't. But you insulted me and you insulted your other friend. You have hypocrisy.
You're here, and you know what I can't tolerate? That you have hypocrisy.
Yes.
You
Now,
talk
listen
the talk,
listen,
but you
when
don't
I'm
walk the
angry,
walk.
I'm not trying to empower you. I'm trying to
know.
destroy you.
And Siggy needs to take down those pigtails.
I
hate the pigtails.
Right, because it's kind of like, I mean, if you get in a fight, you gotta kind of be ready. Have your hair back so nobody can grab it.
No grabbing.
You never
That's
know
right.
what's gonna pop off. But the thing about it,
Oh, I meant to say Margaret. Sorry, not Siggy. Margaret,
Right.
pigtails. You knew what I mean. Go ahead.
But with this particular situation, it's like Margaret bought Siggy into the group.
Siggy brought Margaret into the group.
My
Yes.
bad.
Stay with us.
Bought her into the group. Now she's trying to ice her out. You can't do that.
No, and that's exactly right. She's starting drama, I think, to keep within the series.
Yeah, you got to pay your dues.
Yep.
Pay your dues.
Absolutely. We're going to move on to Dance Moms. Abby Lee Miller is out, and Cheryl Burke from Dancing with the Stars is in with Abby Lee in prison. Cheryl wastes no time putting the rowdy Dance Moms in line. Check it out.
She's coming this weekend. Jackets on sale. Hello. Hello.
You guys are really loud out here.
So I just need you to shut your mouth, trust the process, and please trust me. I make champions, I'm a champion, but I never have to deal with moms.
Wow.
Wow. That's a strong statement to say to a group of moms.
Yeah, close your mouth when it's about their daughters.
She said shut your mouth.
She said shut your mouth, which is really strong, but she is a champion, and when you have a champion, you should shut your mouth, in my opinion. I love Cheryl Burke, and I'm so irritated by stage moms. I hate them.
Well, a lot of times they're living what they wanted to do through their kids. And they come
Vicarious.
together and rally together. Me and my sister have a dance studio, and it happens to parents all the time. It's a discipline.
All right, it's time for our favorite part of Reality Roundup, when Ebony calls out the shadiest moment from last night's reality shows. It's the shade of the day. Ebony, my girl, take it away.
Okay, I will do just that, Sam. And today's shade of the day is from the Black Ink Crew Chicago. Now, the latest season premiered last night on VH1. Follows a group of tattoo artists. That's basically what the show is about. And all the drama that comes with it. Ooh, just prepare for this shade.
Need some carrots.
You really think I'm getting thick?
There's nothing wrong with being thick, baby.
Are you calling me fat?
I love the thighs, you know. Right now, they look a little bit more fuller. Look more like a nice drumstick.
My man acting like my thighs is on the mother Popeyes menu.
First, I'm gonna talk to you, bruh. Don't ever often offer a woman a carrot unless it's a ring. No, she don't need those carrots at all. And secondly, sis, you look wonderful, thick, slim, whatever. And I don't know the last time you've been to Popeyes, but if you put that red beans and rice next to that biscuit, what? You got it. That's a compliment. You the boss.
Producer Raquel Villanueva with news at this moment. Raquel.
Right now, Twitter can't get enough of this video of Chance the Rapper getting his Grammys in the mail. In the video, you can see him opening the box and having an emotional moment with his daughter, who looks just as excited to see the 3 Grammy Awards. He won Best New Artist, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Album back in February. He also thanked his daughter in the post. Back to you guys.
Is moving on after her split with Chris Pratt. Rumor has it she's already found someone else, but who? We spilled the tea in the DBL buzz. And backstage drama at the Wendy Williams show. Why several staffers got the boot. Stay with us.
Hi guys, Tori Schulman here, Daily Blast Live. We are going straight to Angelica with Jenny from the Block. Is this about J-Lo?
Yes. So her penthouse is up for sale. I want you to guess for how much.
Okay. I'm gonna go with, is it New York?
Yes.
Very expensive real estate. It seems like a top floor. I'm gonna go with 11 million.
A lot higher.
15.
27.
Gosh.
Million.
Oh, no, I didn't think it was just $27.
So what do you think about that? Would you buy it? Are you interested?
Well, what's interesting is Ellen DeGeneres just bought a house on the beach for $20 million in Santa Barbara. I want to know, hashtag DBL Take, are you a city girl or a beach girl? Because I'd rather spend the million on the beach, am I right?
Me too.
Yeah, but she is Jenny from the Bronx. What? This is just water. There's nothing exciting about this. All right, moving on to Shakara.
Hey, this is trending right now on mobile syrup. Sony just announced a new miniaturized controller for the PS4, courtesy of accessory maker Hori. It's really good for kids and grown adults such as myself that have very small hands. You can see the difference in size between a regular controller and a little mini controller. So this is coming out this holiday season, you guys.
Ooh, fun. Now, just be careful about carpal tunnel. This seems to get smaller and smaller, and you want to exercise the hands and the demons, like Jim Carrey once said. All right, moving on, we have, Alicia Keys and J-Hud.
Yeah, so Alicia Keys has actually announced she's returning to next season of The Voice. J-Hud's going to actually go back over to The Voice UK, and that's why she's leaving, yeah. A lot of fans are actually excited about it, so I don't know if that's good news or bad news, but anyway, Alicia will be awesome. She'll join Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, and then Kelly Clarkson. So that'll be a great.
So much fun. Now, I know we've done reporting on this before. Jennifer Hudson has allegedly been a little bit of a diva on set and has been very in control of herself. How do you say it in a nice way? Maybe not rubbing the right chemistry the right way, and so people might be more excited. Remember, Alicia Keys is still doing the nude makeup. She wears no makeup. She's flawless, which is incredible. I'm most excited for Kelly. Again, she won First American Idol, but The Voice is calling her. I think her husband works on The Voice. We'll look into that. But I can't wait. She's always such a great feminist. She speaks up for people. She's always strong about body shaming, and a voice on that girl. Oy gewalt, the voice on that one. Can you believe it? I'm turning into my mother. Hashtag DBL Take. Are you excited or not? Let's see. Welcome back to Daily Blast Live, the only live show covering the trending topics that you are talking about right now, no matter where you are watching. It's time now for the DBL Buzz. That's the part of the show where we throw down on the celebrity gossip that you and your friends are pretending that you're not talking about, but we know that you are because we are too. Throwing it to the man with all the tea, our favorite big brother, Jeff Schroeder. Take it away, Jeff.
All right, thank you, Erica Cobb. We love these stories so much, we can't stop talking. So when you hear Erica say, and see the bees swarming, we got the bees, we'll move on to the next story. That was pretty good, guys. Way to go. Trending right now, Anna Faris, Anna Faris, just 2 months after her split from Chris Pratt, she has a new man. Faris is dating cinematographer Michael Barrett. The two met on the set of her upcoming Overboard remake. Ooh, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I'm kind of sad.
I know it is sad, but you know, if she's going to move on and she found someone else and she's happy, then you know what? That's a good thing. You can't wallow for
Yeah, I mean, you're
how much
right.
longer.
You're
When
right.
is that time, though? When do you think is an appropriate time after you split?
Whatever one day after 2 months is.
Oh, you said so 2 months.
2 months is a little quick, especially since she met him on the set of her. That means that they were kind of
feeling each other.
I think so.
That
she
feels
might be one of those people that's like what do they call them, leapfroggers? Like she's with somebody and she
Stack 'em up?
Yeah, she stacks. So I think she just doesn't like to be alone. And there's a lot of people that are wired like that.
I don't really give it a time limit because I think some people may be absent in the relationship already.
All right, Wendy Williams is apparently cleaning house. The website JasmineBrand.com reports the talk show host has fired some of her employees for allegedly leaking the story about her husband's affair. Last month, rumors circulated the host's husband was cheating on her with a 32-year-old massage therapist. Ooh. However, a rep for the show told Hollywood Life that Wendy did not fire anybody.
That's true. She didn't. Her assistant did. I mean, she told him who to fire, but I mean, and I don't blame her. Whatever she does as far as the show and people feels like she spills the tea on everybody else, you got to have people within your camp that you can trust.
Right, and we just saw this with Lawrence O'Donnell.
Right.
The editor leaked it and he got fired.
That's the Stop the Hammering guy, for those of you who don't know who Lawrence O'Donnell is.
They watch the show every day. They better.
Okay,
know.
good.
Yes,
they know exactly who it is.
But no, you're right. Like if you leak that, you know you're gonna get fired.
Yeah. Well, you know, Wendy Williams did say, though, too, that at the end of the day, whether her husband is cheating or not, she flashed her ring, and that's for her and her husband to deal with.
And she said, I stick by my man.
Yeah, she does.
All right, there it is. Trending right now, the trailer for the new Tonya Harding movie just came out. It's called I, Tonya. Here's a clip.
They want someone to hate. And the haters always say, Tonya, tell the truth. There's no such thing as truth.
I can't wait for this movie.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we're going to get a deeper look on Tonya Harding because a lot of people see her strictly as the villain, and she is. You know, Nancy Kerrigan is the victim, but we'll learn a lot about her upbringing, and perhaps there's not two sides to the story.
It's going to be interesting because
empathy.
she says she still didn't do it. So I want to see what they do in the documentary.
And my question is, what does it say about
the
human
movie,
beings in general? Is that we kind of go for the anti-hero, and I'm being personal when I say this. If you had to watch a movie between Nancy Kerrigan or Tonya Harding, I want to see Tonya Harding. It seems like Nancy Kerrigan is boring. It does.
Ow.
I'm not saying she's a bad person.
Well, when your knees are not working, you can't do much. You might be bored.
All right.
There's no bees.
There's no bees. I was waving at I'm just waving goodbye. Not yet. Fitness pro Jen Wiederstrom with the new trending story coming in
Maybe
hot.
you're waving hello, Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Yeah, so if you've ever wanted to pie someone in the face, well now, Tori, I hope you're listening, you have an excuse because it's all for a good cause. It's the Waitress Pie Challenge because the Susan G. Komen Foundation and the stars from Waitress the Musical, as you can see, have teamed up to start the challenge. It's raising awareness for breast cancer research, and all you have to do is record a video accepting the pie challenge and getting pied in the face. Later in the show, we're going to have a couple of the DBL hosts get pied. Who will it be? Stick around and you'll see.
Wow. Who do you think's going to get that pie?
I have a feeling it's going to be Salty Al. He deserves it.
What about the digital team has been like, we want to get pied. I feel like we should do the digital team.
They're hungry.
Look how excited
Stick
they look
around
at
and you'll find out the conversation is not over. Join us on our DBL app, and you could watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Check out musical genius Nathan Jong. He's a 5th grader at Theodore Judah Elementary in Folsom, California. He spends part of his recess playing the piano to 1st graders during lunch because he says adding music to their day would be great for them.
guys. All right, like I said before, McDonald's has a new internet challenge that everyone is talking about. Now, behind me, you're going to see this. Can you see the secret message? Warning, it might make you dizzy. So we tried it out earlier today. Take a quick look.
Oh man, I remember these puzzles.
I see black and white lines.
It's a section of black and white stripes.
Is it supposed to be something?
Access? Double X access?
Oh yeah.
My eyes are watering. My eyes are watering.
And I want the world to know that I can read, so I'm trying to figure out what this says.
Really? Oh, it says something.
Does it say nuggets? Triple X nuggets?
I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, all the money you paid for my college. I can't read.
Okay, well, you guys were all Sherlock Holmes over there. Very nice. Now, to save you from feeling sick for the rest of the day, I will decode the message, please. It's a subliminal message that says, bring McNuggets. And even lower, it says, to Tori. Back to you guys.
Welcome back to Daily Blast Live. Now, before the break, we talked about the new Pie in the Face challenge, benefiting the Susan G. Komen organization to fight breast cancer. Well, the DBL team decided, Al, come on out, Al, and Jeff will take the challenge. So, who gets to throw the pies? Well, we all know that Jeff teases Tori daily, so come on over, Tori. And Al and Ebony go at it quite a bit. Ebby, come on over. All right, let's milk this. So first, we're gonna do Jeff. Drum roll, please.
I'm in a bad position.
Can you guys see?
All right, hold on, watch out.
Get away from me.
Okay, one more time. One more time. One more time. What?
Drum roll, please. Yes.
Is it good?
Okay. Wait. Now.
It's pretty good.
There's recess.
Now, Al. Wait, Ebby. Drum roll, please.
I'm gonna move.
Mind the way.
It's okay.
It's all for a good cause.
I know, right?
That looks delicious. All right, the stories never stop, and we don't hide it. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Keep the conversation going. Yes.
Okay, ready?
It's okay.
Is it good?
For being gentle.
Oh my God, funny.
Thank you.
This one's.